What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. Being on a diet does not mean that the foods you're eating have to be devoid of flavor. If I've taught you anything with this channel, it's that we can still eat amazing foods, still see results, lose weight, and build muscle. And one of my favorite foods to enjoy while on a diet is a nice big burrito. Not only are they easy to meal prep for the entire week, perfect for grab and go, but I'm telling you, you take a bite into this thing, you're gonna be surprised by the amount of flavor. I reckon you'll be more surprised than when my girlfriend's liberal parents found out who I voted for. Let's just say that was a rough weekend. In today's video, we'll be making an anabolic spicy queso burrito. Everything you love about a smothered burrito that you'd get at a restaurant without all the calories and guilt. If you've been wanting a big burrito but the seatbelt in your car has been hugging you a little too tight lately and you don't want to make the problem worse, then look no further than this video, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. And if you, like me, don't feel like life is worth living without good food, then maybe the RGF Anabolic Cookbook is just what you need to find a diet that's sustainable, high in protein, and perfect for what you're trying to do. This thing is loaded to the gills with so many recipes, it's gonna make your head spin. Forget the chicken, rice, and broccoli, baby, because once you go anabolic, you'll never think twice about it. I don't know if that worked. I'm kind of doing improv up here, but you get the idea. Link in description. You get it one time, you get every future recipe I have for free. So now if you guys are ready to get another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm here to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! And I'm telling y'all, if you've never made anything in your life, you've never cooked, you've been living on McDonald's, this recipe is wicked easy, so follow along, man. This ain't hard to do. We start with one large burrito tortilla. I'm using Mission brand. You should be able to find this one anywhere. And all I'm gonna do is lay down a piece of foil, hit it with a little nonstick, and set my burrito right in the middle and place it off to the side. And now when it comes to our burrito meat, this is actually a really simple recipe right here. We start with 224 grams of 96% lean ground beef. The reason a regular burrito is so loaded down with calories is they're using full fat beef. This is the leanest beef you can get. Cuts way down on those calories, gives you even more protein, and it's honestly our best bet. If you flavor it right, you won't even notice a difference. And in order to achieve that level of flavoring, we're gonna be using low sodium taco seasoning. I'm using Ortega in a big shaker. You can buy the packets and use that if you want. This is gonna last longer if you use it. I've weighed out 18 grams of it in a bowl. And then to further cut those calories down and add even more protein, we're using fat-free cheddar cheese. I got 56 grams right here. And I'm actually gonna combine this with the meat while we cook. You'll see what I'm doing, but feel free to add this afterwards if you want to, but I just like to do it this way because I think it's better. So the first step is to preheat a large skillet to medium-high heat, hit it with nonstick, then we'll toss our beef in until it's browned. Once our beef is browned, we'll reduce the heat a bit, toss in our taco seasoning, along with about 56 grams of water. Then we'll just go in, stir everything together. And then once our seasoning's fully incorporated and it's thickened up, I'm just gonna take our cheese, dump it right in, and stir everything together until our cheese is melted and incorporated with our beef. And then once our cheesy beef is done, we'll just lay it down in the middle of our tortilla. And you can't tell me you're looking at that and that doesn't look good, man. That's everything we want right there. And now that we got our big pile of cheesy beef right in the middle, we're gonna add a little bit of mild salsa. Mild's not a requirement. You can use hot if you're a psychopath. So I'm just gonna pull from my food scale and weigh it out and place it right on top. Now we're gonna fold it up. When it comes to folding, I recommend watching a YouTube video for instructions because I'm not the best at it, but I get the job done. Push everything to the middle, fold over, tuck, tuck, and voila, B-. Now we'll just wrap our foil up over. And now what I like to do with these burritos is toss them in the oven. It's gonna soften up that outer tortilla. It's gonna get everything inside all gooey and bubbly. And overall, it makes for a better burrito. You can always microwave it if you want, but this is what we're gonna do. Toss it in 450 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. That'll do you right. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, when I return, it's burrito time. Let's go. Just pulled this baby out of the oven, unwrapped it, and now we're gonna add the finishing touch. What I'm doing is taking 30 grams of salsa con queso, putting it in a bowl and popping it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And then all we're gonna do is take our queso and slowly spread it out on top. And keep in mind, if you're meal prepping with this, you can always just throw the queso on the inside and it'll cook with everything else. But personally, I think putting it on top is the way to go. And boom, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Anabolic Spicy Queso Burrito. We got that seasoned lean beef down inside, we got the cheese incorporated within, and we got the queso smothered on top. If you're looking at this and you think this is gonna be anything but amazing, I'd get that head checked, buddy, because you got something going on up there. If you made it this far into the video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below. What type of recipes do you wanna see me make? Hit that subscription button. Tons of great videos coming, and I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to pull up a chair, strap on the old feed bag, and try this thing together. You guys ready? Let's go. It's time to go, but first, if you're eating a lot of these recipes, but you're concerned that you're not getting your greens in, you can always add a greens powder right to your diet. 1 scoop a day, gonna cover those nutritional bases and make all that worry go right away. Just make sure you have something to wash it down with, because I don't right now and I'm regretting it. Hold on. Oh, that was a close call. Available at finalboxformats.com. Code RGF10 will save you 10%. And don't forget, we got the big Anabar restock coming. So if you missed out on the first time around, we've been sold out now for a few weeks. Those will be coming soon, along with a new flavor drop as well. You might be seeing me teasing it on social media. And if you want to be the first to know when it's back in stock so you don't miss out, make sure you follow me on social media at the Remington James on Instagram. It's probably your best bet. And real talk, this is the best flavor so far, so be ready. All right, let's get down to business, man. Actually, let me flip this around. Get a nice bite here with all that queso. Okay, man, that right there is what we're working with. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1, let go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is restaurant quality right here. From the seasoning to the meat, you got the cheese inside, the queso on the outside, the tortilla. I'd be hard pressed to find anybody that doesn't think this is delicious. And with all these burrito recipes, you can really customize them however you see fit. You want a little less meat, you can do that. You want to skip the queso altogether, you can do that. If you want, you can make a burrito bowl and just leave the tortilla out of it, and you're gonna save 200 calories right there without the wrap. I'm just giving you guys the template here, man, but feel free to do with it as you wish. There's no rules. You hit that calorie goal every day and hit that protein goal every day, you're gonna see results no matter what. But personally, for me, the amount of calories I eat in a day, there's no better way to do it than this. And what I love about baking it is the underside gets a little crispy. You get a little crunch when you bite it. The top's soft, the bottom's crispy, whole thing's delicious. How can you go wrong? Now this entire burrito, make it exactly how I did it. What you end up with for the whole thing is only 656 calories, 16 grams of fat, 72 grams of protein, 56 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fiber. 72 grams of protein right here. If you've been lacking protein in your diet, this is gonna help you out. And like I said, if you want a lower calorie version, although 650 for me, this is like perfect for a dinner. But if you want lower calories, you can find high fiber, lower calorie tortillas. You could use those. Cut back on the queso. You see we got a big amount here. You could even drop the taco seasoning if you wanted to. That's about 50 calories. There's lots of ways to tweak these recipes if you would like to do them that way. And one of the easiest ways to do that, if you find a recipe on my channel or in my cookbook, is to just half the entire recipe. So instead of using a 200 calorie burrito tortilla, you can find a 100 calorie tortilla, use half the amount of meat, half the amount of seasoning, half the amount of cheese. You get it. All the macros and calories are divided by 2. It's really not rocket science, people. You follow the rules I lay out, you're gonna see results. And one final time, I gotta tell you, this is probably the best burrito I've ever made. If you saw me eating it on Instagram a lot lately, it's because it's that good. I could eat this thing every single day. I mean, look at that. I imagine this is what heaven is. The streets are paved with these queso burritos. You wouldn't be able to buy white shoes and wear them out with any type of confidence, but I think the trade-off will be worth it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final bite. Let's go. 10 out of freaking 10. You gotta make this one. You gotta tag me on Instagram. Let me know what you think. I mean, man, even if you're not a big burrito fan, this right here is like a dessert burrito. Just think of the cheese as a whipped topping and the beef as melted chocolate. Now I got my brain working. That's a new recipe, Anabolic dessert burrito. But for real, try this out. You won't regret it. And you already know, if you got the RJF Anabolic cookbook, it has been updated. So this recipe is now in there along with every other anabolic recipe on this channel. Dieting does not have to be boring. It doesn't have to be this thing where you're eating foods you don't enjoy and you are suffering and are miserable. You can eat the foods you love. You just gotta lay out what I have in this book and you will see results. It is about hitting your calorie deficit and eating enough protein. You do those 2 things, you can't lose. Give it a shot if you don't believe me. Even give it a week. It could change your life. I'm telling you. Link down below in my description. Appreciate you guys as always for watching the channel. Smash thumbs up button for me. Comment anything down below. Hit that subscription button. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see each and every one of you at the next video. See you guys. I mean, we tracked this queso, bud. We're getting all of it. I love cheese.